Hi, I'm the nature guy, and it's been pretty wet and dreary outside this week at Camp Asable. But today I want to talk to you about gallinules. Gallinules are a type of bird, a group of birds that are kind of chicken-like birds, but they have very long toes, used for getting around in the wetlands and the grassy marshes and so forth. This is an American coot. And this is probably the most common of the gallinules that we have in Michigan. And they like to live in not the deep lakes, but along the shores and in swamps and ponds where they can find their food in amongst the grasses. We also have this one. It's got a little different color bill. This is the common gallinule. It also has very large, long toes. And these little, they're not really webbed feet, but they've got these long, broad toes with little flaps on them to help hold them up in the marsh grasses and the reeds that grow in the wetland areas. So when I was in Florida a couple of weeks ago, I got to see these two gallinule species that live here in Michigan in the summer, but they've migrated down to Florida for the winter. But in addition to those migrants, there are some that are resident in Florida that we don't get up here. And I'd like to show you those. Come along, let's take a look. So this one's a purple gallinule. They're gorgeous birds when the sun's shining on them. You notice though that their toes do not have those extra flaps on them that the American coot or the common gallinule had. They like to walk around on top of the leaves of the bull lily in the marshes down in Florida. The other one I saw was this one, the gray-headed swamphead. It's huge. And this family had a little wee one that was had just hatched out and was trying to walk around through the reeds suspended in the water there. Now the adults are pretty good at it. They can get around wherever they want, and the little one was just trying to learn how to do that. So the gray-headed swamp hen, they eat the roots of vegetation, particularly the reeds that grow in this area. So they look around for just the right one, and then when they find it, they have to give a couple of big yanks to get it out. Here he goes. You can see he really has to tug at it, and pulls it out of the water and eats the roots. What an interesting way to find your food. Turns out these birds were actually introduced from Asia and are doing really well in southern Florida. Here's another one. Boy, he really struggles, but up it comes, and he gets the reward at the end. So what's the lesson we can learn from these gallinules and their really long toes that helps them get along in the grassy marshes of our wetlands? Well, just as the gallinule has a rather unique characteristic, we as Christians are also supposed to be uniquely different. When people see us, they should see God. That's why we have the name Christian. That's it for now. See you next time. Bye.